welcome to AGTV, and it's our Holly Jolly show. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited that you're here today because we have invited everybody that we can think of to be with us on our live stream, whether you're watching on annagriffin.com, which is where AGTV lives. We're also simulcasting on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram today, so wherever you are, sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, and just be prepared to be excited about all the Christmas things that we have. We're doing a live preview of our HSN shows coming up next week on September 17th. There are 4 brand new items that you're going to get to see for the first time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've been on HSN for the last 14 years, but on TV, selling all these beautiful things that we make for 23 years. So I started out on QVC all those years ago. Isn't that fun? So here we are on our very own live stream, which is, people like to say, well, was that on YouTube? And I was like, well, sometimes we simulcast there, but AGTV is all about you. All about a place for you to come and spend time with us and our brand and learn and find new friends, and a lot like you would do if you were attending one of our Create events. Now, Create is going to be a big topic in today's show, and we asked all of you that were listening last week to bring a friend today. And when we asked you to bring a friend, we said, bring a friend that might want to do Create with you, because we're going to be giving away a ticket. And so if you're there, so all of you friends that brought the friend, I want you to say that who you are in the chat and who the friend is that you brought. And then I want to encourage the friend to chat, okay? So that it's just rolling like crazy. I can't even look down to say hello to everybody, but my goodness, you're from everywhere. I can see it. Oh yes, look at that. Jennifer says I bought too much Anna stuff on QVC. Aw, that's okay. There's no such thing as too much. And when my mom was alive, she bought the most of all of it. Yes, she did. And it's here in my warehouse on a pallet. Okay, so all the things for the next hour, we are going to look at some of my favorite Christmas things that haven't been on in a while. We are going to sneak peek things. We're going into the archive of all the fabulous Anna Griffin things that are a limited quantity. We have 2 special bundles put together just for you and just for the show. So if you love to shop while you watch me craft, right, you can do that right here on annagriffin.com. It's never been easier to put things in a cart and check out and still watch. It's really cool. Okay, and so we have, like from there, gosh, we have a holiday spirit in us. We're going to be giving away the sneak peek items to some lucky winners. So you want to listen throughout the show, because you'll be asked a question, and those that answer correctly could be lucky winners of our sneak peek items. But before we get on to our very first item, I just want to say a little, take a little moment and acknowledge that today is 9/11. And when that day happened in history, we lost so many incredible people. And Lynn Gamowski, who is here in the chat, I just saw her, she asked me last night or yesterday afternoon, would I please, memorialize this moment? And I was like, it would be my honor to do that. So thank you, Lynn, and thank you for all the people that marked today as, an occasion. Okay, there I go. Can't go there. So thank you for that. Thanks, Lynn. And we'll be right back with a botanical Christmas card making kit. Okay, yes, we'll never forget. Thank you for that. I needed those words. I get in all my feelings, and then I go sideways. And but I do what I do know that we do so well around here, and that is love. And it's love for you and love for each other, and that's our message. Okay, I love Christmas, and I love Christmas card making, and this this is a slimline Christmas card making. It is chock full of stuff. So we're talking about I have a little list. It's 240 incredible pieces to make 3D cards, but they're all botanical in nature. And oh, I love that. Thank you, Nithin. Nithin's our director today, and he's so great with the music, because it's going to run the Christmas music throughout the whole show, make us feel like the season is upon us, even though it is September 11th. Okay, here we go. This is how it works. Those beautiful card surfaces that are pre-printed. This is lovely, right? They're blank on the inside. They have the handmade on the back. So as you create with all the things that are in the kit, you are adding die cut layers to the front. So this just gets adhesive. We've got vellum inside this kit, beautiful printed vellums. We have envelopes. And we have embellishments like those gorgeous garden variety, amaryllis and poinsettia and Lenten rose for Christmas, and then the sentiments that you might want to say, a very happy Christmas, or sending peace, love, and joy this Christmas. I'm thinking that's something we're going to need for sure. All right, so I have, let's just get this out, right? We've got a little machine here, and as we're making these cards for the first time, I know we have some people watching for the first time. Maybe you've never seen what it's like to do a little die cutting to add to those beautiful pieces inside the kit. I'm going to do that. And this is for Linda. We're going to dedicate this to Linda, who's watching right there. Here's how it happens, Linda. We take our A plate, and then we take, this is an extra long plate system that is sold separately from the machine. All right, so we have the metal shim, and this is our magnetic mat, and you can see in the magnetic mat that we have been cutting shoes, elf shoes. All right, you take a fancy piece of paper, and it goes face up, and this is a die, and this is a piece of metal that is so cool, right? It's going to go face down into that gold paper, and we just press the run button, and oh my goodness, yeah, really, really exciting, easy, right? This is one of our fancy French slimline die sets. It has a multitude of shapes that you can cut that are concentric, and every single time this is an aha for me, because it goes from that to that, and it doesn't get any more detailed. It's engraved, embossed, it's die cut, it's ready to embellish, it's ready to add a sentiment or a photo or you name it. You can do it with this kit. All right, so here's how it works. So we take a card, we choose a card, and I love the Christmas botanicals all on one piece of paper. And then in that die set, we had a shadow layer. So we use the vellum to cut the shadow layer. So this goes behind, and this is going to give us some texture to the card, which is really pretty. And then we just add a little foam adhesive that's included in the kit, and it goes right on top. And how many of you watching have this kit, or you think you have this kit? Like, tell me about this, because this is one of my absolute favorites, just because of all this old world antique hand painted engraving stickers. These are little compound stickers. We put two together and we made two of the same thing, and I like compositions that work like this because we can put them at the top and the bottom of the card, and really all we have to do is add this sentiment to the middle. You just peel off the backing for all of those, and you have it finished. But one of the things you noticed, I know everybody noticed, was that the card was blank on the inside, and we have sentiment inserts inside the kit. This one says, "Wishing you an abundance of good cheer." Now, how does it go from here to here? Well, you add double-sided adhesive along the spine of this folded insert, and all you do is open your card, you slide it in, and then we close the card, and you want to press down so that when the card is opened, your message is revealed. You don't have to write a lot. Really, this is a no fuss, no muss experience, because we make it so easy. We make it so easy for you to mix and match across beautiful artwork. You can add things from your craft room to this card kit to extend its life. You are making 20 beautiful 3D cards, and it is so much fun. Okay, so that was the holly part of the Holly Jolly Show. We're moving on to our heirloom ornaments. so fun. So when I think of our ornament die sets, right, the metal dies that make something really incredible in 3D, this is out of this world. So imagine making an heirloom ornament to hang on your tree, okay, out of a beautiful brand new die set, right? This is brand new to everyone that did not participate in our Create event last year. These are the 3 ornaments that you can make with the die set, and the materials, everything that you're seeing here, right, the materials come inside this pouch. This is a look at the level of detail that we go to for our Create events, meaning that we have, look at this, glitter cardstock. This is like sheets and sheets of glitter cardstock in different colors. I love this. We have printed cardstock that's 300 GSM inside this pouch, right? We have printed cardstocks, foil cardstocks. Oh, and even, look at that. We have a shiny red and a matte red. We have a shiny silver and a matte silver, all inside the materials pouch. Now, you are getting this die set, so everything is designed to go around a box. So this is the box, and so you put the snow globe over the box. Does it make sense? So we're making these little 3D windows into the design. So like you're making a snowflake and you look inside the snowflake, and you're making an onion ball ornament and you're looking inside of it, and we've designed all these little embellishments to go inside each one of those little windows so that you can create a scene. Now, what's so cool about what we did last year, right, was that we had all these scene dies, right? So we were looking inside. We did, gosh, didn't we do? We did a unicorn scene. We've done Easter scenes. We've done all these beautiful scenes. This is our first ornament die set that creates something on the inside of that ornament. This is going to last for generations. And when, when I got married for the first time, my mother handed me all of the ornaments that she had collected for that moment in time. She knew that my very first Christmas tree needed to be adorned with all the things that she had collected from year 1. And to this day, it's still my favorite Christmas activity, and that is to take out these ornaments, remember those moments, look at pictures of myself. Imagine putting a little picture in here of your granddaughter or your grandson, and putting the date on each ornament. Now, this is so easy. We have put it together so that you have an instruction sheet inside the die set. So creating this little box, you didn't have to come to create, right? We made it in a way that you can do this right out of the box and decorate with all of the materials that come inside the pouch. And that's just, for those of you that are watching that have not come to a Create event, that was one of the 9 classes we had last year. Now you can get this die set and you can play along, but there's a brand new one for 2024, and I can't wait to show it to you. I'm going to be revealing all of that on HSN on September 17th. So very exciting. And I would say, if you have not signed up for email notifications from Anna Griffin Inc. on our website, could you do that? Everybody do that. Make sure that you're signed up for email notifications so that you can get the unboxing video that we are doing just for the Create event. So very exciting. All right, coming right back with the very first sneak peek of a brand new item. One of the things that I pride myself in doing with this company is that we listen to you. We listen to our customer. I have these incredible lists filled with requests, product requests, and I love to honor them. And one of such requests last year was for a magnetic die stand. And what we did was we went with all our hearts to the magnetic die stand extravaganza. This is it. We have 8 different patterns of them. Watch what happens. Okay, so this is a very counterintuitive thing that you lift up, you flip it over, the die stand stands up here. This is a really thick magnet. These are the heirloom ornament dies right there on this. And what's so neat, let's look at this forward, is that if you are working in your craft room, right, and you have, or you're like Penny, who's been traveling, right, and she's working on certain projects, you can put your favorite die set in the magnetic stand. See, it's protected, right? They're not going anywhere. Nothing's happening. Every single one of these, right? You can make yours look like our craft storage, right? This is the Astrid version. I love that with the border dies. And what a wonderful place. It's as beautiful on the stand as it is. It's like taking it out of wherever you store it, right? Imagine like you've got all our die binders, or you've got our collectible craft storage, and maybe your pattern is the ivory damask, right? Really easy to add this to your collection and create a place for all of that fancy die cutting. I love this. Okay, so 8 different patterns. Maybe your collection is from Lillian, or it's from Virginia. Right? We love Virginia, right? We love Amelie. Which one is yours, right? Anybody have these? Oh, I love it for my desk. Oh, mine is Astrid. Okay, fantastic. I want a wall covered in these, somebody said. How funny. Okay, so this is what they look like blank. It is a magnetic surface. So again, if you've got a magnet that, your favorite magnet in your office or your craft room that has a little call to action on it, say, be creative. You can put your to-do list here. You can put your recipes here, right? You just need a little magnet to keep it all in place. So we have Grace and Grace White and Grace Black. So if we went back to those original storage patterns, and so if you've got the embossing folder storage or the embellishment boxes or those the large dice holders, my goodness. Okay, there's 8 of them in total. It is the beginning of what, to me, we're always trying to give you something else, right, to beautify that space that you live in and you craft in. And I personally love looking at pretty patterns all day long. And my friend Buck Davis, he likes to say that's pretty powerful. Okay, so very exciting. All right, I am coming back in just a few seconds with a very special guest. Barbara Ferris, hello.
Yeah, I'm so excited to meet you.
Well, welcome to AGTV. I hear you've been with me for a long time.
Oh, I have. I started back online with you at Create 6, but I had seen you prior to that because I had wanted to go to one of the previous live creates, but that didn't work out. So when you came up with Create 6, remote at home, it was perfect. And I've done every one since then, and it's my very favorite weekend of the year.
Oh, so I'm guessing you're joining us in November 8th, 9th, and 10th, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Now, did you bring a friend today? Did you hear we had invited all of our friends to come to maybe win a Create ticket?
Well, I was in Florida a few weeks ago, and I met somebody online that practically lives, like, she's the next town over. And we would have gotten together, but she was having a medical scan today, so she was unable to join. But maybe she's watching right now if she got home in time, and if not, her name is Denise Francione. And I just found out that she's like right around the corner, so we'll be able to get together and craft together.
Oh, fantastic. Now, Barbara, before we go on, can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Sure. I'm from Victor, New York, which is like halfway between Rochester and the Canandaigua, the beginning of the Finger Lakes. And it's a beautiful part of the country. Anyways, I never got married till I was 37 years old, and then I was blessed with two girls at 38 and 40. And right now, my oldest daughter is working from home remotely upstairs in her bedroom.
Oh.
My youngest daughter is a senior in college. I was
Oh.
a nurse for 33 years. I'm retired now. I have an autoimmune type of arthritis where I can't stand anymore for 8 hours a day, but I can craft to my heart's delight.
Well, Barbara, isn't the number one career path for a crafter, and I know this because of our create events, is a nurse. And it must be the compassion that is just built in you, right? That has you then turn that nursing, the skills into connecting with people. Would you say that's what?
It's been wonderful, and the connections that I have met through your all of your crafting and just online has been amazing. I have met people from other states. I ended up becoming good friends with Diane Brennan because I was really, really good friends with her sister-in-law for many, many years. And I never realized, that was her until I just happened to say, "Hey, Kelly, is this your sister-in-law who's posting all these beautiful cards?" And then we connected. And I met up with her and Patrick a few times.
Oh, I'm sure.
Even,
I'm sure that Diane's with us today, and she for all those years she was posting cards and she was counting them, right? She was putting the number on the back of them, and the last time we were over 2,000. Yeah, yeah.
Amazed.
So can you tell, for anybody, so since we invited all these new friends to AGTV today, I would love for you to tell those listening that haven't experienced an event like Create is, tell everyone about the community that happens during those 3 days.
It's a wonderful community, Anna. Like I said, it's my very favorite weekend of the year, and I just love all the cards that you make, and on the scrapbooking classes, the classes that you give us, and then we can see them back later on. But then later on in the evening, you have that community room where we're able to jump on board in the hotel and go up and down different levels and meet people from around the country. And the live interaction is just wonderful.
Oh, that you're talking about the virtual craft room, which is the
virtual craft room at the very end. Yes.
Yeah, it is
all over the country.
It's so fun. So when everybody heard the word hotel, it's a virtual hotel, and there's two towers, and then
hotel, yes.
and there's like 8-10 floors in each tower. It's really, really fun. So, Barbara, I have a quote from you about generosity, and that you are grateful for getting people to connect with each other, and most of all, bringing beauty into everyone's world throughout our the origin of our brand, which is celebrating 30 years this year. Thank you for putting that together so beautifully for us. And I know you are such an important part of our community, and I can't wait to have you in November. Right? You'll have to join us live, right? Or your daughter.
Oh, that would be fun. I actually have two photos I'd like to share with you.
Okay.
If I can. All right. So we were in Florida about 3 to 4 weeks ago. So when I came home, I'm like, wow, this perfectly matches the crop at home for Virginia. So here's a picture of my family from about 4 weeks ago. And then
it's beautiful.
Last night, my daughters went to the Mickey's Halloween Not So Scary party. They bought tickets, and I think they got 2 of the last tickets that were available. So last night I put together this scene, and I put the little castle. The castle holds the brochure. And it's a beautiful Canton blue. I never did do Crop at Home 3, and I think I really missed out because those were the beautiful 3 packets of paper you had in that one.
Oh, it looks so pretty with your blouse. I love that because, we have 2 events a year. We have a paper crafting event in November. We have a scrapbooking event in May, and we're already anticipating that. But thank you for sharing that, because what you showed is that no matter what it is that you have in your craft room, when you're telling the story of your life, you can do that with all of those beautiful products, and it doesn't have just one single use. It's got a use over time, for all time.
I have to share one other thing. You might have seen, you mentioned 2 weeks ago about dating somebody that was 6'5". My husband is 6'5", and I'm only 5'5".
And he has a brother?
I don't really notice it except in the pictures, and then I'm like, wow, he really does tower over me.
Oh, your family was absolutely
but that's okay.
beautiful. Okay, but was there a brother or no? Is there?
No brother.
Darn. Okay. All right. Just checking.
No.
That's what's fun about our Create time. You get to know a little bit more about me and my dating preferences. When we're talking.
You had shared this. Yeah, you had shared this on AGTV 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh yes, I can relate. My husband is 6'5".
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
And, yeah. And,
well, the chat.
Like I said, the best thing about your community is just the friends that you meet outside of you being online. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I was invited to join the PA Griffinites, and so I have to give a shout out to them.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though I'm in New York State, there is no New York State group. So I had known Diane plus Gina Caress. So I got invited to join them, and now I'm enjoying them monthly.
Lots of groups. So thank you, Barbara. I actually have to talk about the event now because we're going to give it away to somebody really lucky. I don't know how lucky everybody's feeling yet, but thank you for bringing the community to life, and thank you for joining us today. We really love and appreciate you, and I'll see you in just 8 weeks. Okay.
Thank you so much, Anna. I love how generous you are too. You're just wonderful.
Aw, thank you. Bye, Barbara.
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I really do have to talk about this event because we did a little survey post Crop at Home and that was of all the people attended, how did they hear about our Create events? And it was one of these AGTV shows. So I'm coming right back with your first look inside both boxes. That's really fun. Diane Brennan is in the chat, Barbara. How fun. I bet Gina's here too. Everybody's here. Okay, remember what I asked you to do was if you brought a friend today was to tell us who that friend was. And then I'd like the friend to identify themselves, right? Because what I want you to do is start to say in the chat, this is from the friend, why you want to come to an event like this, okay? So one of the things, the tickets are $495, and until Monday, there's a special, which is really exciting. So you can use the code that FALL445 at checkout for the ticket, and that gets you Create for $445. Now, AG members, they get it for $430 because they get a discount all day long, every day. But we'll talk about more about that later. Okay, so for the $495 ticket, right? There's just under $2,000 worth of product coming in these 2 boxes, which is really incredible. Now these boxes are shipping starting we're going to start shipping the 12th. The week of the 12th of October, it will be a full 2 weeks before the event that these will arrive at your home. Okay, and I didn't say that was free shipping on that $445, but hey, there's free shipping. What's so exciting about that? Okay, now when you get this home and the $2,000 worth of stuff, right, you could just stop there. but the event is hosted on a private platform, which I think we were just going to show you a little snippet of what that private platform is starting to look like. This is just a sketch of it. You see Grayson there. And what happens is when you go to this private platform, this is where you meet all the people that Barbara was talking about, right? We're live here in the studio for 3 days. There's 19 full hours of online instruction, but then you can go back to all of that in that place every single time, which is like you can download these instructions, you can watch the class at your leisure. You don't have to participate for the entire thing live, which is I think most people's concern, right, is that, oh, I can't join you for all 3 days, November 8th, 9th, and 10th. I can't do that, right? Or I don't want to watch on my phone or my tablet. Okay, I got an answer for everything today. We're going to teach you how to stream to your big TV so that you can see me as big as this day. We're going to teach you how to say yes to this incredible experience in a way that you can break it up into 4 easy payments on our website. You're getting a discount, but you're greeted, okay, when you open this box, right? This is coming in plenty of time to do the prep videos that we film for every single class so that you get this itinerary, right? You get a commemorative pin for the event, but then we do 3 90-minute classes every day, and we take all of this, and if you do the prep work, you're doing the die cutting ahead of the class, and if you want to get ahead, right, you can, but you put it all back in these pouches so that when you do the festive tags class, you've got, look at this, yards and yards of ribbon and things that you're going to learn complete techniques, right? Every single class, even I learn things because as we're doing it live, right? I do it live, and then we have a scrapbook and crafting instant replay where Sarah does everything I do. So we do it over and over again. But look at this. Okay, you have not seen the Creative Calendars class. You might not have seen the beautiful hat easel dies. You may have seen the beautiful French fans, but my goodness, we're talking when you're talking about $2,000 worth of product, right? And look at me putting this back in this box. I'm being very careful about getting it all back in there because it's a lot. But I think you want to see the other box, don't you? Because we have been slowly revealing the contents of the classes, and now you're going to get to see all the rest of it. So we have a theatrical greetings class. We're doing theater cards. We have incredible 3-dimensional treat boxes for everyone that loves to make the candies and cookies for gifting on the holiday season. It even has food-safe wax paper to put inside the box. We are making an album this year. Of course we are. It's shaped like a corset. Remember, this is the year of fashion. We have origami ornaments for this year. And look, there are feathers inside, and look, there's jewels. We're making angels. We're making photo frame ornaments, and we're making shoes. Okay, and then look, this is the swag pouch. Okay, now look at that. That's a lot of cardstock and swag. It's all the ribbons and all the extra things that came in the pouches so that you have extra for it. And then last but not least, we have the dividers for the boxes. You put these in both the boxes when you're done with the event to actually turn these big, beautiful boxes into storage for whatever you have left over. So we have thought of everything. You know, this is our 15th live event, and every single time we do it better and better and better, and I cannot wait to show you all the incredible things that we're going to make over those 3 days. Okay, and don't forget, if you can't join us, you can log into that. You have to have the ticket, but you can log into that private platform, watch the entire event on your own time, and go back to it. And that's where you're going to meet all the people, because they're all there. I was just talking with somebody yesterday. Okay, very exciting. I hope you love that. Our $50 off Fall 445 ends on the 16th, and the 430 for members, Fall 430 for AG members, also ends on the 16th. So don't delay. All right, I'm coming back with Anna's Archive. if it's okay with everybody paying attention, I'm going to do the die set first for Anna's Archive, and then I'm going to do the materials. Okay. How many of you have looked at some vintage project, right, on Etsy or eBay or some old video that we've done and you're like, oh, wow, that's Anna Griffin. Oh, I wish I could have that. Well, Anna's Archive is all about having those things. This is our snow globe card dies, the original die set, right? It creates a scene. It punches this out of the paper and leaves you with a beautiful snowy scene and a deer. We have the perfect snow globe circle, and what's so cool about this is that it becomes the embellishment on the face of the card. So the die cuts out that lovely circle. You fill the scene with all the things that you might want to do, right? You've got a gorgeous base for the snow globe. And you see how it works so well with tiny little stickers. I love that this is a traditional die. This die set is not about the 3D technology, so you're getting very simple embossing and die cutting with that perfect circle. But here's that little scene, and you see how it's been inlaid, so it's been cut out of 3 different colors of paper, and then all the pieces inlaid to create a very dimensional snow globe card, which I think is really creative. Now, we put together for the archive today, we went deep for this one. This is the snow globe cardstock and embellishment set, and this is really fun to work with for the card dies, right? So we do have envelopes and we have cardstock, but then we actually have the windows for the snow globe, and we have tiny little embellishments and the little plaque that goes on the snow globe, which is neat. So if you're using this, let me just get this. So if you're using the cardstock with these, with the die set, you want to use the snow globe circle die to cut down these, right? So these were originally made for the snow globe easel die set. I know thousands of you have the snow globe easel die set already, but if you're using it with this small original set, you do have to cut down the acetate, you do have to cut down the circle to create that snow globe. This is that easel die set. I doubt we have any of those left in the world, but you see how the tiny little embellishments on the inside are the perfect complement to the snow globe story. So you can do it this way or this way. With the cardstock that's in the set, I know I'm moving on, don't worry. It is cut already, long and skinny to work with the easel dies. It's double-sided, it's foil stamped, and you get a nice solid in that set. So envelopes and embellishments for snow globes, my goodness, oh, so pretty. Okay, I have to change holidays. I'm coming right back with the mystery box. For those compliments, very pretty. That looks like fun. And I did just switch up our lineup just for a second because I like to, the archive has 2 parts today, and I like to separate the 2 parts because I'm gonna have to have a machine for my second one. But I wanted to stop and talk to you a little bit about the mystery box. I saw somebody had posted in the chat that, what's the mystery box? I tried to add it to my cart, and sometimes it's like, it's like, oh, what is it? We launched it in March, okay? So you're signing up for a monthly shipment from Anna Griffin Incorporated with mysterious items on the inside, right? For $39.95, you're getting, I think this was the June or July, I'm not sure. Wow, so you got, this summer, you got the cut and emboss folders for the flowers. You got the entire pop-up cake die set. You got a full-on, this is some of what was sent, Simply Rocking birthday card kit. It's $125 worth of product for $39.95. It's like Christmas coming to your house every month, Christmas for crafts. And so we have a limited number of these boxes that we produce at the beginning of every month. They ship at the end of every month. And so the Halloween is Halloween this month, and it's really fun. But it's also double the amount of stuff because Halloween is so specific. We want you to be able to make gorgeous things from each one of these mystery boxes. And here's the thing, you want to capitalize on your generosity when you receive your mystery box, because if you open it up and you're like, oh, I've already got that, right? That was the deal here, right? You don't get to pick and choose. We're sending you the best first quality stuff that we have for whatever the theme is, but if you already have it, gift it. Be generous, right? Teach somebody how to create something from your heart, right? That's fun stuff there. So mystery box we have, I didn't get how many we have left for the September shipment, but I know it's limited. So if you want to opt in at this point, I will give you a preview that from here on out, we're getting pretty crafty with all the Christmas things. So it's going to be really fun to have. All right, I have one more thing from the archive. So funny, I was just having a conversation with a buyer about winter, right? Winter themed crafts. And I was like, oh, you know, we've had winter themed crafts for a long time. So snowflakes fit the bill, right? They'll work for fall, they'll work for Christmas, they'll work for January. And, you know, if you live somewhere really cold, like my friends in Canada, you know, you might want snowflakes all year round. So this is our Slimline Snowflake die set. It is so beautiful. It has a full Slimline background. You see all that detail? And then we have the small little snowflake dies that actually get cut out and put on top to create a flurry, right? A full-on blizzard out of paper, and you are able to do that over and over again with this die set. So it is straight out of the archive, and that means that we have identified a few that you can work with to create these winter experiences. And if you love this effect, that this is the overlay of the small dies on top of the gold, then you can do that with our, the Slimline matte foil cardstock, which is also from the archive today. I'm guessing this is on some crazy price. All right, so Slimline is 4x9. All right, it's a standard number 10 envelope, and so this is designed so that you don't have to cut it down. So this is matte foil cardstock in beautiful holiday colors. All right, so this is for Christmas, and you could even make green snowflakes if you wanted to. So how does this work? All right, so we're going to do them in concert with one another, and this is a fun little technique. We'll talk a little bit about why there's wax paper here on the table. And I was like, oh, everything's out of skew. So if you're cutting with a die for the first time, we recommend using, especially one that's as intricate as this, we recommend using a piece of wax paper in between the die and the fancy paper. And these matte foils, one of the things about them is that they show every detail, good or bad. So we're using that little paper as a barrier to make sure that the die cut is perfect when it's released from the oh, look at that. Whoa, how pretty. Okay, so as you always want to take the die cut away from the mat, and this is, boy, you were right. This is very, very intricate. So if you take your mat and you just do this, right? You bend it ever so slightly, and then you start to lift, right? It does embed somewhat in the magnetic mat, so we want to always make sure that this is being carefully removed. Don't just, I'm sure I would tear it if I lifted it straight up right here. But let me see. I don't know. That might be fun. Let's see. Will it tear? Yeah. Okay, so we'll start on the other end, and then each little piece, we just want to peel it away. This is intricate cutting. My goodness. All right. So I bet you're wondering what happens after that, right? How do we get all of this off of that? Well, you use your tool-in-one, and you can use the brush, you can use the pokey tool, and then it's all going to come off, and I'm going to have a gold snowflake mess here. But that's kind of fun, right? That's what happens at Create. You get live crafting, and we make a giant mess, and we get to see. We get to see your craft room because there's a place in the event where you can post pictures of your pets and your people and your desk, and it's like super fun. All right, so card base, right? Again, we're doing a little vellum shadow layer, really pretty. Foam adhesive on the back of the joints of all those snowflakes, and there's that gorgeous die cut. Now, if you cut the small flakes out of different paper, so we have glitter, we have metallic cardstocks, you can cut any of these out of different textures to create really elaborate snowflakes. Let's look at those. You see how we've inlaid them? So the negative space from one goes in the positive space of another, and then you just find that design on the background, and you layer it on top. So love that, love the way this works. We can do this one. Each one, it can be as ornate or as simple as you'd like it to be. And you see, I love the different colors of the gold, really brings it to life. And it doesn't even matter if it's aligned or not. So there we go, celebrate Christmas. So gorgeous. So pretty, all in white and cream and gold. And then there you go. If you want to do it with a little more color, that is completely up to you. So those matte foil cardstocks, they are used in all of these projects. So if you want the Slimline Christmas matte foil, that is a great offer today from the archive as well. My goodness. Okay, I'm coming back with my favorite, my all-time favorite stickers. When you go shopping in your own warehouse. I bet that's fun for you. If you go shopping in your own craft room, what do you find? What do you see, right? This would be the day for that because so many of you have been with us through our very first ornamental gold foil stickers, right? We did gold foil flourishes and silver foil flourishes once upon a time, but this little bundle is the brand new holiday foil flourishes stickers and the ornamental, which is for Thanksgiving and fall, right? There's a cornucopia and there's beautiful fall leaves. So these are die cut stickers, all right? And the way that we know, so we have birds and we have, look at that, spruce, and we have pine and beautiful little hemlock. How you work with these is there's a white piece of backing, right? It's either, if it's ivory, it's a die cut. If it's white on the back, it's a sticker. And all you do is peel off this little part. So see, there's the ivory. And this becomes a beautiful embellishment for just about anything that you want to create. So I'm just going to put that there so that you can see how when you have, this is 240 stickers in total, you can create with trees and bows, and you can add those beautiful lace elements from the fall set. I love this because, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, the cornucopia, one of our most requested images, right, is in the set. So you're not having to choose. You're getting both of these, even the beautiful acorn flourishes, you name it, all in these two little folios. So let's make something. Let's see how it goes to take something that is already from your craft room, right? Maybe you've made a shaped card because you learned how to do that in our finishing school. If you are someone that loves to create with beautiful pattern paper or those solids that we had in our snow globe set, look at that. That's what's going on in the background here. These are so perfect to work with any of the 4-color stickers that you may have from any of the card kits. You have, we even have images of beautiful holly to create exactly what we want to say. If we want to say Merry Christmas, or we want to say, oh, I love this one, thankful for you. So you see how we've got a mirror image. This is like making a compound sticker. Again, I'm talking about techniques that you learn through our events or our finishing school learning curriculum. You learn about how to balance things. We teach composition all day, every day, and on replay. So I made a funny. Okay, there we go. Love, 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 love that. All right, so I have a second bundle. That's our sticker bundle, the foil sticker bundle. I have a second bundle coming right up. Have you ever gotten to the end of a project and didn't have the words to say on the front? Right? You're out of the holiday sticker that you're trying to do the card for, or you just really just want to say something simple and sweet. Well, this is the bundle for you. This is our cartouche bundle. All right, you're getting, this is so fun. You're getting the stickers, mini holiday sentiment stickers. There's 288 stickers in here, and you're getting all 4 of our cartouche cut and emboss folders. Now this is where the folder has the die embedded into the top of it, right? Each one of these designs is unique to a point in time. This is one of the holiday ones. You see we have holly and Christmas trees surrounding the beautiful little cartouche. Now a cartouche is a fancy word for frame, so you don't have to know anything about France or anything or its Egyptian origin, the cartouche. That is, you don't have to know that, because we're going to be making these beautiful little backgrounds all in one pass through the machine to highlight and elevate whatever it is you want to say on your card. So this is so ingenious, because each one of these tiny little stickers fits inside one of these cartouche shapes. So where we have an oval, a circle, and a square, each one of these has an oval, a circle, and a square. And then so does the sticker set. That we have circles, right? We have squares and we have ovals. Come on. Yeah, there we have, and they're all for the calendar holidays. So this is really fun. So you have Merry Christmas. Well, these are the holidays. So congrats, congrats grad, give thanks, season's greetings, happy Easter. This is all the calendars, the ones on the calendar. There is a best of luck. Happy Valentine's Day, let's celebrate, happy St. Patrick's Day, all in that bundle. So 4 folders, and then the stickers, 288 stickers. Here's how these work. I love these folders more than anything, because what's so interesting is they get glued into the top, so you'll never lose them. You're not looking in your craft room for a die to match your stamps, right? You're going to emboss and cut at the same time. And we're going to use that pretty paper for Christmas, and then some wax paper again is advised with this, because in the single pass, sometimes the glue that holds the die in place, sometimes the glue sticks to your fancy paper. And especially in the first 2 or 3 passes with a cut and emboss folder, you want to protect it. And it's also going to let this release really quickly. So you see now we're making beautiful embellishments really quickly. There's all 3 of them, and it didn't even have to hold your breath. It was that fast, right? And it's that reliable. So make a lot of these from the scraps of paper in your craft room, add those little stickers, and really send those beautiful cards. Oh, I have a Christmas card. Let's make one. But I know, we're behind. You're okay, right? Nobody's going anywhere. We got a ticket to give away. And we have a sneak peek stuff to give away. Look at that. All right. So we have a little a wreath here and a little oval, and then we take the sticker that we want off the little sheet. It goes right inside that circle. Love that, okay? Any one of these is gonna work. So this can transcend time. It is not of a specific season or point in time. You know, I think that's what's great about crafts, is that no matter what the decade, right, when you've made something with good taste and beautiful materials, you don't look back on it like, wow, those were my high school years and my bad hair day, right? You actually, it doesn't matter what year these cards were made because they're timeless. And what we said on the inside, that was the most important part, right? We love decorating out here, but what goes inside, that's the juice, everybody, and it's worth the squeeze. All right, I'm coming back with a sneak peek. Oh my goodness, I want all the people that love to sew to get really close to your screen so that you can see these. Okay, so HSN, Anna Griffin, Elegant Paper Crafting is on Tuesday, September 17th, starting at 1 a.m. That's Monday night, people. 1 a.m. And we'll also be on at 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. on the 17th. So I want to make sure that everybody is marking their calendars because it's really fun, right? We launch all these beautiful products and I show you how to do things a lot like we do here on AGTV, but this is more fun for me because I get to have Heather and Sarah and Sharon and Lisa and Nathan, and you know, we get to really show you the best of the best. And a lot like our product previews used to be on the blog, we're now doing them live. And so you haven't seen this item that is coming up on the 17th. So I want you to say hello to our quilted pattern cut and emboss folders. It's a set of 4. Now these are quilt patterns and textures that you are able to create in a single pass. This is a 4x6 layer that you are creating, right? It's a 5x7 folder. The Missouri Star is right here. How fun is this, quilters? Oh my goodness. Okay, now we get into a little more interpretive quilting, but we have an applique quilt, and then we get into what might look like a quilted bedspread. And then, oh gosh, the chat's going crazy. I'm guessing you liking this. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous. It's like diamonds, diamonds and diamonds and more diamonds. Love it. Okay. I love this. Here's what happens when you use them, right? And they become the background of a card that you're making. I love this more than anything. Oh, wait, there's a little sneak peek of my next sneak peek. You see how I told you if you love sewing, my goodness, we have got it for you. I think that adding texture to the background layer in one single pass with your embossing machine, okay? So these are pretty thick, all right? So this thickness works really well in the Impress machine. I know they work in the Cuttlebug. Look at that. There's a real quilted square. Oh, and look at the quilting in the background. So beautiful. Now you'll have to watch on the 17th to really get the whole gist of what's happening with the with all the projects, because I'm out of time, but I do want to show you something kind of fun. Okay. Now, we were having a debate this morning about vellum and embossing vellum, and so I don't think you can see it, and you can't. So one of the things, these are 2 sheets of vellum, right? We had the vellum in the Slimline Christmas card kit earlier. Now, when it's printed vellum, it's darker on, and that's the front. Okay, so the front of the vellum, this one's darker than this one, but you can't really tell that on the TV. So we're saying this is the front of the paper, all right? And so different than, say, a matte foil piece of cardstock, okay? This is a lovely little tip, all right? So matte foil is gonna go in the folder face up, right? So face up, metallic up front. With the beautiful vellum, we're going to go face down. All right, and so that means that lighter side of the vellum is on the back, okay, face up to you. We're face down with the front because vellum takes on a very different texture when it's embossed. And one of the things is that it turns, the design turns white, and which is really neat. And so I just want to show you the technology behind like what it takes to make a beautiful embossing folder, all right? This is, we're talking about an engineering feat, and I love the wax paper version, but do you see how, what this became? There it is, you can see it. It all looks like it's pergamano, right? It looks like it's been stippled, and that is a lovely way to add texture to your cards. Okay, hope you got your money's worth. All brand new, yes, all brand new, all very exciting. Okay, and my second sneak peek, we're not going to stop down because, you know, this is the point of the show where I start talking so fast I can't breathe. Oh, I have to stop. Okay, I'll take those, thank you. Okay, pretty, pretty. If Yolanda Ballard is in the house, could you identify yourself? I know she's got this big job at Nordstrom, but she is my all-time favorite person that sews. She sews and makes cards for all of her employees, and here we go. All right, these are our brand new sewing stamps and dies. There's 14 stamps and dies that are a whole new way of creating with the inks in your craft room, right? So we have a traditional antique sewing machine. We have the beautiful sewing scissors. We have a waistcoat. We have thread. We have a sewing basket. We even have a skein. We have a swatch, and we have a hanger. There you go, everybody that loves the die hangers that we've made. Now you have a stamp hanger and buttons and a buckle and a beautiful mannequin. And it's also coming with the dies to cut out the stamped images. It's going to come on a white card, and it's actually labeled so you can put all these back so it doesn't look like this. But this is how, you know, we're getting ready for HSN next week. So, and it comes with an idea sheet for composition. And you just want to marvel at the things that can be made with this brand new stamp and die set. This is what's so fun about crafting, is that your personal interpretation of these beautiful things, right, it's uniquely yours. And so whether you want to put 5 million embellishments on the front of a card, or you want to do a bridal shower card, or you want to take on, you know, saying Happy Father's Day in a very dashing way, this is the stamp and die set that's really going to take you through all the crafting, right? You know, I love sewing. I learned needlework when I was a little kid, right? And I have samplers to prove it. And so working with stamps and dies to illuminate your favorite hobby. Love this. This is very, very exciting. Okay, so we're coming right back with another really wonderful sneak peek that you might have missed. Love that. Okay, so these are like what you just saw were brand new products launching right here. You can buy them right here, right now, if you want to, which is neat. They're going to be on HSN on September 17th, 1 a.m., 4 p.m., and 9 p.m. And what's exciting is that that's new, right? That's new on top of the 9 brand new incredible die and material sets in the Create event. You want to talk about some powerful creativity going on right here? Okay, there's nothing like it. Okay, I want to say hello to all of you that love advent calendars for the holidays, and this is our very first one ever. Thank you, Claire McDonald. This is available for pre-order right now. It won't be launched into the market until October, which is really, so today's a pre-order. This is a creative tag advent calendar, and what is so incredible about it is that I have to get my little sheet because you're gonna love this. All right, so there's 156 pieces inside this tag-shaped calendar. Okay, there's 12 days of creative tags, and there are 48 dies inside this little box. And so there's 12 pieces of twine, there's cardstock and embellishments, and what's so neat is how when you open it, it's a vintage village and you see all the days. So we're going to be counting down to Christmas in a way that we're going to be decorating with vintage flair. This is a little sampling of what's behind each door. This is one door. And so that's where, you want to, it needs to be a surprise, but you get the idea of the traditional tag shape, right? We got 2 layers. We have an embellishment and we have a little hole reinforcement, plus the cardstock, plus the embellishments, plus the twine, and a way to say who it's for. Okay, love this, right? Little 2 tags with the open me, special delivery. This is going to be so much fun. And if there's a crafter in your life, one of the things that you want to do, like let's make a pact. Let's send this to everybody that we know that we want to gift the joy of crafting to this holiday season. This is so much fun. Okay, now if you like, we're getting ready to give all the stuff away. Very, very exciting, and I'm guessing that we have picked some winners. Oh, good. Okay, good. So exciting. So I would be remiss if I didn't tell you in this overtime inning of our game here today that we have an opportunity for you to join us as an AG member. And what's neat about that is that AG members, you heard that special discount they got. It's fall $430 for the ticket to create. Members get 10% off full price products all the time, no matter what it is. And we do special promotions just for members. We also build product just for members, right? Member exclusive products, right? And what's so incredible about it, we have members only live streams, and you get 24/7 access to finishing school. And that is our 700 plus video tutorial library where you could learn every single thing that I know. And we just gave away an incredible let's see. We give away things a lot. We give away memberships. We give away things during Create, right? But the membership was designed to keep the feeling of these twice yearly Create events alive all year long, right? So you have a special portal on our website. You have that discount happens. It's just so extraordinary. So I would just encourage you to all be members because the next year, gosh, we've made so many beautiful members-only products. You don't get it otherwise, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to give away the Create ticket first. And so my team has been in the chat the whole hour. And so thank you, number one, thank your friend for inviting you. Okay, number one. Number two, your first timers, you did it. You put in the comments why you wanted to come, what would be special about it. And Kimberly Barden's friend, Terry Bueller, is the winner of a Create 10 ticket. She said, "Hooray, my new friend Terry Bueller is watching. Imagine how excited I was to make a new friend and then find that she is also a crafter." Now, love that. Okay, so Kimberly must have nominated her new friend. Okay, but Terry, you must have been here because you have to be present to win, which is very exciting. So I can't wait for you to join us November 8th, 9th, and 10th. Very, very exciting. All right, now I have 5 of the sneak peeks of the quilted cut and emboss folders and the sewing stamps and dies. I have 5 to give away. You're going to get 1 of each. 2, the person watching, the 5 people watching that answer this question correctly. All right, we're going to pick the 10th person, 10 through 15, that answer correctly. And my question is, how many patterns does the magnetic die stand come in? How many patterns does the magnetic die stand come in? You had to be watching to see that incredible presentation. And you put that in the chat in order to win our 10 through 15. Oh, some winners. Oh, yeah, now we get it. Now we get it. And congratulations to Terry. Oh, how fun. Okay, very good. I love that. Susan Irene, she types it out. EIGHT. Very good. Very, very good. Thank you for playing. And thanks everybody for staying a whole 10 minutes in overtime. I'm guessing that you're watching the Chiefs games along with me. Yeah. Hey. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a members only live stream on Monday at 12 o'clock. I do hope that if you are watching this right now and you're thinking about being a member, go ahead and join us so you can come to that. It's a special link. And if you are a member, make sure you put it on your calendar because you don't want to miss it. We are previewing, we have 2 brand new members only products and we're previewing our brand new machine. So yeah, all for you. See, members, yay. All right, our next AGTV, oh my goodness, Heather, we're having a Halloween show. We're having a Halloween flash sale on the 26th of September. Oh, you know how those go. If you haven't watched a flash sale live here in the studio, it's a treat. It's not a trick. And so I'm sure that Heather will be dressed up and so will I. And we have incredible things to give away and to show you and discounts like no other. Once a month and once a month only. Okay, next AGTV is October the 2nd. We're just counting it down, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.